This is WKAR Online. It's April 15th, Tax Day in the United States. It's also a traditional day of protest around the country. The national economy and the new administration have brought new urgency to some of those events. One local tax protest is used as a recruiting tool for local militia groups. WKAR's Rob South researches the militia. He went to an annual tax blast event and fires off this report.
So, come on, Raven, put your plugs in.
9-year-old Raven Miracle kicked off the Southwest Michigan Volunteer Militia's annual tax blast. She had to throw back her long braided pigtails to get a good shot. Her pink sweater perfectly coordinated with her hot pink .22 caliber rifle.
Range is hot! Range is hot!
This year the event drew more than 100 people, some of them shooting, some of them just there to watch. But all of them, save for the few reporters and a stray researcher, were there in support of the militia movement. Lee Miracle coordinates events like the tax blast. He says since Barack Obama took office, more and more people have been asking about joining the militia.
Yes, just look around. I can't give you a number or percentage-wise. I know it's up, just the amount of emails we get, the amount of hits we get, and things like that. So, I mean, very much noticeable.
The militia's tax blast is one part family picnic and one part recruitment, with healthy doses of guns and constitutional rights. This year, the Revolutionary War catchphrase, "No taxation without representation," is prominent. Jim Gullickson is with the Lenawee County Volunteer Militia. He joined the group 2 years ago. Gullickson says the tax blast is a good way to vent his frustration over the nation's taxing and financial system. He says it's his way of being an activist.
And there's all sorts of problems. And we need to get people involved, have people wake up, and understand what's going on, and get involved in what's going on, try to change it.
If interest in the militia is growing, so too is gun ownership. A recent report by a research firm that tracks gun sales for sporting goods retailers says revenue from gun sales nationwide are up 20% from last year.
This is a Bersa 380. This is a very popular gun because of the price point. The smaller gun here is another very popular one. This is a Micro Desert Eagle.
At Classic Arms Company in Lansing, owner Yvonne Joseph says compact, concealable guns are very popular right now. She's showing me the Glock 19.
This one comes with a 15-round mag. And the key for any handgun is comfort.
Joseph says she's seen sales increase 50% since last year.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a really dramatic increase in the handgun sales. The big issue right now is ammunition. We can't get ammunition. The shortage is most prevalent in any handgun ammunition, whether it be 380, 45 caliber. It's getting even very difficult to get 9.
Back at the tax blast, the ammunition shortage isn't apparent. Nearly everyone here has been enjoying the open shooting range. Well, Lenawee County's Jim Gullickson says defending your freedom isn't just about taking up arms. He says freedoms come from being involved in making the very decisions that are protested by people like him.
Oh yes, anybody. I don't care who it is. If you're a legal resident, you may be involved. As a trustee in a township, or even just going to the township meetings or city council meetings. Get involved in the government. Get involved in what's running the country and running your life.
Gullickson says in that sense, everyone should consider themselves part of the militia, ready to do whatever it takes to protect America, either by protesting taxes, serving in government, or taking up arms. For 90.5 WKAR, this is Rob Sapp.
I'm Charlie LeDuff of your Detroit News. Our latest adventure, we're in Bancroft, Michigan, at the farm of Frank Stassa, main man in the Michigan militia. I know what you're thinking. Gun nuts? Terrorist group? Never judge until you see, so come with us on the latest adventure.
Fear is a wonderful motivator to get people to think about getting ready.
I'm looking for a staple gun. Over. Staple gun?
I got the staple gun in my box here. If What's his name wants to come back up. I also left your staple gun on the trailer down by the range.
Check that for staple action, over.
Affirm.
I'm going to shoot somebody in the eye with that thing.
What's going on? Our government is idiots from the city level all the way to the federal, and it's time to oust them all.
What's the beef?
What's the beef? The beef would be, the just rampant spending of money that they really don't have a right to.
So what are we leaving the kids? What are we leaving the kids?
We're leaving the kids a legacy of debt and an erosion of individual freedoms.
So what do we teach the kids?
Range is hot!
What do you do for a living?
I work at Walmart.
You work at Walmart?
Yeah.
What do you do at Walmart?
I'm a department manager over paint and hardware.
What's your message? What do you want people to know?
Biggest thing is militia, not a bad thing. Militia's been around. That's the reason we have a country. The Revolutionary War was fought by the militia.
What's your beef?
Right now, biggest one is the government not following the Constitution.
What are the Bill of Rights?
That's the first 10 amendments. First Amendment, freedom of speech, religion, freedom of the press. Second Amendment, the right to keep and bear arms. Fourth Amendment.
What's the third?
And 6, 7, and 8, I don't remember, but 9 and 10 basically say if the Constitution doesn't say the federal government can do it, they can't do it.
You know the 10 Commandments?
The 10 Commandments? Most of them.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not steal, shalt not kill. Should you fear us? I don't know why anybody would fear illegal United States law-abiding citizens. Okay? It was people like, and when you say us guys, I think that I have to just kind of assume that you mean people who believe in their rights, who believe in the right to live the way that we want to live. I don't think that you should fear us.
Come all you Yankee farmers who'd like to change your lot, who's spunk enough to travel beyond your native spot and leave behind the village where Ma and Pa do stay. Come follow me and settle in Michigan, IA. What country ever growed up so great in little time, just popping from nursery right into like its prime? When Uncle Sam did wean her, it was but the other day, and now she's quite a lady, this Michigan IA.